Hey, welcome back to another video with your casual keyboard guy. This next lesson is going to be on a song titled "Save It for Your Prayers" um, by Duffy. This song is being sponsored by my subscriber, Facia. Hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for your donation, my friend. And we're going to get into this. Very emotional song, all piano. So the guy's kind of just following the singer, and it's pretty dope. So I'm going to make sure I teach you guys how to play, give you all the chords. And so without further ado, let's get into it. You know me, play through a little bit, then break it down, break it down. So like, share, subscribe, show your boy some love, and let's get it. And it just ends with like this nice little piano part. All right, so let's get it. So, this song is so pretty, man. Wow, Duffy. I never even heard of this artist, but dope, dope, dope. So where can we start? So basically, this song starts with this nice little movement. So what they're doing is so they're kind of pedaling off of this D bass. Okay, so and their right hand is doing like a D triad, and then it's going to like an E minor. So you got A D F sharp. It's all over the D bass. So A D F sharp. Then you got the B E G. So you're just going back and forth. So D E minor D. And then we're gonna do this D13 sus, which is a C major 7, C E D C E G B over D, all over D. So watch this. Then the melody comes down to this A. They hit this A. Okay, but I'm just showing you the chorus. Then like that. So okay, that's the first little movement. Then the second movement is going to be, so it's going to be a G triad, G, B, D with G in the bass. And then we're going to do a D over F sharp. So you got F sharp in the bass, F sharp, A, D. Back to the G. And then up to the A triad. So A in the bass, A, C sharp, and E. So okay, so then repeat it. Oh, sorry. Sheesh. And then they gonna hit this D for the melody. And then the same G. Okay. So a little faster. Okay. And now we into the song. So what I'm doing here is you got this B minor 7. So I'm doing B and F sharp on the left. And I'm doing A, D, and F sharp on the right. And when I do these two-handed bass notes or these power chord, you can always leave the top one off if you don't feel comfortable, because the bottom is the root or the bass note. Okay, so all right, first chord, B minor 7. So you got B in the bass, F sharp, A, D, F sharp. Then we're gonna go down to the A. So I'm doing the A, E, A, C sharp, E. Real simple chords right here. And then we're gonna do that little walk up that we did in the beginning. That same walk up. So okay. Then again, same thing. And this time it's gonna be a different chord. We're gonna do this E minor 7. So we do an E in the bass, G, B, D. We're gonna do that same D over F sharp. So you gotta do the E minor right here, G, B, D, E in the bass, and then we're gonna do the D kind of stays there because you got the E minor with the D up top, and then when you do the next chord, the D stays there. You still got the F sharp, A, D in that next chord. So you got F sharp in the bass, so D over F sharp, which I taught you this chord. And then this next chord, yeah, it's gonna be like a G sus2, which is real pretty. So you got, so that's gonna be G in the bass, G, A, D. So okay, so let me just make sure that rhythm is right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so yeah, so you got that real pretty G sus2. So one more time. So the good thing about this walk up is the D stays there. See how the D stays on top? So that's nice how they do that. Okay. So the next part, because they loop that part again, they go through the same chords. The next little change is, let me see. Oh yeah, they go. All right, so this part is going to be B minor 7, same chord, but this time we're not going to do the what's this part? Yeah, because before we was doing the B minor 7 with the F sharp, so this time we're not going to do it. We're going to do just the B, because we're going to be doing this type of movement. So this is going to be B minor 7, then we're going to be dropping the the A down to G sharp, and then the bass is going to go to E. Real nice chords. So B minor 7 to E7 with a 9. Okay? Real simple. D triad over B, B minor. The thumb, or whatever this, your bottom note on the right hand, drops down half step to G sharp. Bass goes down to E. Real simple. Do that again. Okay. And then we're going to land on the E minor. Okay. So then we already learned this E minor. So you got E in the bass, G, B, D. All right. Then it's going to walk up to the D over F sharp again, which we learned this chord. And then it's going to go to the G. And then it's going to do a different chord, because this is the same chord, G. But let me give you this one, because I don't know if we did this one, but we definitely hit this one, but it's a different way. So G, B, and D, and then G in the bass, G triad, and then they're going to do this nice chord. It's going to take us back into like the chorus. So it's like an E diminished over G. So you got G in the bass, G, B flat, and E. So that whole part is, get that last chord, hold it one more time. All right. So you got. Then you got. So that's the rhythm. Let me just double check, make sure. But yeah. So I just wanted to make sure the rhythm was right. So basically, once you do that, go to that E minor, and then you're gonna walk up. So it's kind of quick, but you got the same, all the chords I showed you, just real fast. And then we back into that little groove. Okay. Then again, hit that little D up top. Back to this. Now this time, when they in this part of the chorus, instead of them doing it again, they go to the B minor. Okay. And then so they go back. They go to the B minor, which we learned already. And then we walk it up to A over C sharp. So you got A, C sharp, E. with a C sharp in the bass. And then they do this real nice change, which is out of key. So they do like a C and G in the bass, and we got a C, E, G, C triad. And then we got a G triad with G, D, and then G, B, D. Okay? So before I show you the next little walk down, I'm going to show you that little part again. So after you finish, okay, save for your. Okay, that's how that part sounds. And then you're gonna have this little walk down. Ah, snaps. I'm gonna make that easy. Don't worry. Let me see. Alright, we do it like that. So the walk down is gonna be after you play that G, you go dun, dun, and then the walk down is gonna be the same D over F sharp that we've been doing. F sharp, A, D, F sharp, and then we're gonna go to the E minor chord, which we already learned, G, B, D, E, and then we're gonna do this D chord. So D in the bass, A, D, F sharp. And I'm gonna slow it down. Okay, so let me start over. First chord on the walk down. Second chord on the walk down. Third chord on the walk down. This one I just taught you. Now we're gonna have the A over C sharp, which we just learned. C sharp in the bass, A, C sharp, E. And then we're gonna go back to that B minor, which we've done 1,000 times. A, D, F sharp, B in the bass. And then we're gonna do the A triad. And then I'm gonna show you the little lick that they do. Something like that. So let's do the walk down. So after we got down, then we got do it again and a little slower. And the good thing about the right hand is you're kind of using the same chords. I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Once we get to this chord, we're gonna do it to the A, then back to the D on the right hand. You see how the chord does that? Once you get to this D chord, you're gonna go to the A over C sharp, then the D over B, and then the A over A. So that's a little note to keep this I guess to give you a little note to keep your hands grounded because you're not really moving too much. So, all right. So after that part, she goes back into the verse, the next verse. Now this time is a shorter verse, so it's just basically. Okay, it's the same exact chords. Sorry, let's just keep it the same. And then they do the E minor. Remember that? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the little lick. So that little lick after the walk down is So, and another thing about the walk down is it kind of speeds up. So once you do the first two, it's like straight, and then when you get to this D, it goes faster. Watch this. A little slower. Okay. And then you hold that for a little bit, and then The guy does something like, and what that is gonna be F sharp, E, and this is all over A. So you got A in the bass, and then you could just do like a F sharp, E, and then you do G and A. Real pretty. Okay. So while you're holding that A, so you finishing it. All right. So then they go back to the next verse, and like I said, it's the same thing. But it's just shortened. Then you do like a half a verse. So it's basically like I said, they really go up to the A over C sharp for that second chord. But it's the same thing, but it's just instead of going down to the A here, they just do the same A chord but go up to C sharp. But you can literally do the A, but I wanted to give you what they do. So anyway, remember this? Remember that? Okay, and then she goes back into this. So it's pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same thing. Then back to the. I'm trying to think if it's something different. I think that's. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same. And then you got the walk down. Then you got that little thing. Hold that A bass down. You just do the lick. And then they just do the same chords over just like they do an octave higher. So we was doing it here. So they just take it up an octave to go okay. That's the same. It's the same chords. It's taking up an octave, which means you're going from, this one, and then you just move everything up a whole octave. And then they go back down to the octave before. And they just kind of retard, which means they slow it down. Then they just ended on the D chord. So D in the bass, A, D, F sharp. And that's pretty much the whole song. So I hope you guys enjoyed that lesson. Rewind the tape if you may have, if I went a little too fast, but I know I broke it down enough for you to get it, guys. So enjoy this lesson. Casual Keyboard Guy signing off. Like, share, subscribe. Show your boy some love. If you got any questions, always drop them in the comments section. And come follow me on Instagram if you want to get a little bit more into my life and what I do musically. And thanks a lot, guys, for all support. Casual Keyboard Guy signing out. Peace.